Hi Collective, welcome to today's reading. I'm Daya, and today's energy, it's quite interesting. Your energy is beautiful, but it's very strong too, and Spirit wants to give you confirmation for a few things and wants to talk to you about this moment, this transformation you've been going through. There is like heavily alchemical process here, like heavy transmutation of a lot of things you've been through. And I'm also seeing in my mind's eye, when you can see flower or like a little plant that pushes through concrete, like they grow in the middle of concrete, like, and it's usually like, it's weird to see because it's kind of a tough environment, and it doesn't seem to have like the right space for it to grow. But sometimes you just see that little plant or like that little flower that we're able to push through that concrete and come alive and like survive. And that's what I'm seeing for your energy in my mind's eyes. Like, you push through that tough environment that was not good for your growth, that had everything to not allow you to grow, to keep you there, to keep you from sprouting. But they are sprouting, like the seeds you put as well, they are going to start sprouting. But I'm seeing you like they're pushing through. Okay, that's beautiful. For your energy, when I tapped into your energy, I got this like strong alchemical, like I said, you're able to transmute a lot of an energy, collective, and that's beautiful. You're able to transmute a lot of things that happened to you. And I'm feeling a little emotional because maybe that was tough, but now you are in this energy of celebrating like your the changes, like you're starting to see how that is having like an important and positive effect on you. And I feel like you're starting to feel like that even in your body, like with the reddening. It talks a lot about like awakening. It can talk about kundalini, that energy, the life force, right? It talks about life force. I feel like you're connected. You did all this alchemical process, right, with everything that happened to you. Like you were able to transmute a lot of energy, old energy, things that were heavy, that were not allowing you to go, but you were able to transmute that, and you were able to push through that concrete. So Spirit wants to give you like a big tap, like like tapping on your back, from being able to push through the hard times, because I'm feeling like they were hard. They were hard, but it's almost like you got you got everything that was kind of hard, and you were able to kind of not that you were positive all the time, but you were able to try to see at least one positive thing in everything that was happening to you. So that's very powerful, and that's like transmutation in like a huge manner. Everything that would happen in kind of like a bad way. Yes, you would have moments. I am seeing you, like I'm seeing a person like lying in bed and crying, and like on the couch. I think that you had days where it was difficult to get out of bed, but you were like, try to always find the best thing in each situation. What can I get from this? Why is this happening for me? What is the lesson here? And Spirit, like you were able to do that. And now I feel like you're in this energy of like celebration and understanding how important this work you've been doing is. Okay. And that's beautiful. For what we're going to talk about here, ask, okay, Spirit, what is this about then that we're going to be talking about here? And I got from I got this raindrops, take a chance on them. It's really cute. It's like, and I'm seeing that it could be a situation or a group of people or a person, or for you especially like a situation, okay, that perhaps you see, or I think it's gonna come as something unexpected. The help, support is gonna come from sometimes a person that you did not expect, or from a situation that you did not expect, in ways that you did not expect, at least. It's like, it's starting to rain and there's this other person, yeah, here you go, like take a chance on them. Sometimes like there is, the theme I think is about believing you're taking a new chance on things that perhaps you didn't think that could be there and help you. But look, there is guides as well. I feel like you have strong guides. And then on the bottom of the deck, the world awaits you. So like I said, yes, I feel like right now this energy of you being able to, that all this transmutation, all these changes that you made, and you're starting to feel like all the positivity that came with it, and all the ways that your life is changing and transforming. And like, this is time for you to see what's out there for you, because there is a lot out there for you. It's time for you to take a look and like wake up. It's time to see all the wonders that this new world, because I feel like you shifted, like there is like this reality shift energy from you, that you were able to kind of jump timelines, like a quantum leap kind of thing that I'm feeling. Because and then now it's time to see what this new reality is gonna present to you. How can you get there? And also for the theme of the reading, I got mortification from the Alchemy Oracle deck. And this card talks about decay, death, decomposing something. And I was like, oh, this for the theme of the reading. But like, yeah, because you were able to transmute all of this energy, because you found in that decay, in all that decompose, like all that rotten, I'm seeing like that rotten energy, all that things that were smelling, oh, it's weird, like smelling bad. You were able to actually see that those things, they serve as soil, nutrients for the soil. I'm seeing that now, because I went to Canada and I stayed 6 months with this lovely friend, Jackie, and she has like a little farm, like a family farm. And I used to, she has horses and cows, and I would clean the poop and like the manure, and there was the manure pile, because she used to get that smelly stuff, and she would use that as a soil fertilizer, and beautiful things would grow from it. So it's almost like from that mortification, from all the things that, like I said in the beginning, your energy, you were able to get everything that was bad, like, and you always, even when you had your bad days, you still knew that there was some that those things happening for you, they could still be used for something good, and you were able to do that alchemical process beautifully. And that's why I got that thing with the manure, like, the smell, like everything, when you're out there and you're cleaning well, but they become like this really the best kind of fertilizer, for the soil to grow beautiful things like that flower, and so that's kind of the reading. And I do feel like, because this is the theme of this reading, there still might be something that still might be, I'm sorry, like my nose is itchy, and there is still something here for you to perhaps, and when it's, oh right, okay, thank you, Spirit, it says take a chance on them, and then with the mortification card, perhaps there's still something for you to see there that's still worth taking a chance, because it might look rotten, it might look very bad right now or something, but there is a chance for something. Take a chance on this, because you might actually find support. So let's dive into it. I want to know more about this. Oh, okay, thank you, Spirit. Also for your supporting energies, okay, I felt guided to get some supporting energies for you. I got chaos, like as your supporting energy, wise thoughts, and Pluto. And that's interesting. You know, Pluto like just changed to Aquarius. It's been like in Capricorn for longest time, and it just changed. But I'm feeling like this actually, this new energy from Pluto changing is coming very handy for you. So perhaps check where is Pluto in your chart, and navigate. I'm not an astrologer, but how do you say? Astrologist. Oh, I forgot the word now. Let me know in the comments the right word for this. In English. I'm sorry, English is not my first language. So check in your chart where Pluto is for you, like in the moment of your birth. So this is as a supporting energy for you, and the power, like it's in this. You're gonna find like you're gonna be able to be in your power right now. You know, Pluto is supporting you. Interesting. And then with chaos and white salt, like it's again, like I said, you are able to find beauty even in chaos, even when it's really hard and tough, and like the energy is dense. You're still able to, you have this inner wisdom. Like salt, for example, is used to give flavor to food. It is used as a to cleanse the energy, right? And you have this ability to transform chaos into wisdom. So this is, for this being in your supportive energy, I feel like saying, if you're going through a rough patch right now, if things are really kind of chaotic right now, this is a moment of lesson. This is a moment of learning for you. This is a moment that this is coming with to make you step into your own power. Like this is coming to make you stronger. Okay, this, whatever this is going, you have the tools, you have the inner wisdom. Okay, you have to, and I'm seeing like this magnifying glass now. You know, when you see salt, like just like that, you don't see much. But if you put like a magnifying glass, it looks almost like this beautiful, like big crystal. I don't know. I just saw that. So perhaps there is a need to look further into things, or look deeper to something that perhaps you think it's not important. And also I'm hearing one, yeah, okay. One grain of salt alone doesn't do anything. But salt together, it can help you cleanse, it can give flavor to your food. It can help, like, you know, I'm seeing like this little ritual that I do sometimes with the salt and water. But this is a message for you as a supporting energy, the salt, because the little grain of salt alone cannot do much. But when it's, and sometimes it is like this, you might feel like what you do is like a little grain and it's not important. But when you look at this from a distance, you're part of a whole. You are part of this collective energy. You're co-creating with the universe. You might feel like you're just like a little tiny grain of salt, but when it's put in together with this whole collective, we are all coming from source. Like this is like you're very strong, and you're stronger when you're able to tap into that. When you're able to connect with others, with community. This is for somebody that perhaps you've been thinking about it. And yes, we are strong when we understand that we are all part of this. Like we are the ocean. We might feel, we might come here to experience life as a wave, right? In the ocean. But actually we are part of the whole ocean, right? We come from source. Okay, this is for somebody that came quite strong. Thank you, Spirit. So let's get into the tarot. And wow, I love this for you though. That's a very beautiful energy. Is an energy of somebody that's you've been doing quite a great work, collective. I have, okay, if you got it, to get some charms. So let's see. Okay, got like this arrow. Okay. Here. It's like an arrow. Oh, direction. Okay, thank you. You're in the right direction, I'm hearing. Or maybe you're feeling like you need some direction, and this reading is going to help you get it. Okay, and all right. Yeah, oh yeah, look. A 4-leaf clover, which is like means luck, and also an amulet. I'm feeling like maybe for you, but there is like this luck in your side, like you know the universe is oh, look, in roses, like these are roses. No, okay, this like is like a little couple. It's a little couple of oh, I don't know if you can see it. It's like this little couple of owls. You cannot see it. Maybe there. It's like 2 owls, and there's a little heart. It's like a couple of owls. And I'm hearing that for you, I'm hearing that maybe you will find that person that is as wise as you, because you've been working a lot on yourself, and this might be also your spirit animal, or like maybe you have like an owl spirit as a guide, but also like because it's 2, I feel like you're gonna align to a person that is in the same self-awareness as you, that is just as wise, and like is also, I feel like for some of you, you're gonna get there. And one more, okay. Confirm, okay. Felt like getting 2. The Tree of Life. Okay. Yeah, the Kundalini thing also, yeah, that we got. The Kundalini with this card here of the reddening. Yeah, check a lot about it. I feel like some of you might. And then we also have this totem, and this is interesting. This is a little totem I got from Alaska, you know, and I think it was in Ketchikan. They have like these big totems that they build. Like, it's really beautiful. It's really artistic, and those totems, they kind of tell a story about their ancestors. I don't know if you know more about it, please leave it in the comments. I don't want to say anything wrong, but I know that these totems represent to them, like on the top there is an eagle, and they represent their ancestors, like natives, you know, and it's quite important for that community. It's like a reminder where they come from. So I do feel like this has something to do with your ancestors line, and you might have guides as ancestors, like that might be trying to connect with you, and they've been guiding you through this. Okay, so that's beautiful. I'm gonna leave it here. If you know these totems that I'm talking about from Alaska, let me know in the comments. It's beautiful. Okay, let's get into the tarot now and just get a message that is meant for this collective. And okay, about their energy. What is this? What is this alchemy process now that they're celebrating? Where is this taking the collective? Where, you know, what doors are this? Everything that this work that you've been doing. I feel like you've been doing quite great, and like there was this energy of you preparing, okay, because the word awaits for you. It was on the bottom of the other deck. So what is unfolding for the collective now? Okay, thank you. One more, spirit. There's too many. There's a lot. There's a lot, spirit, so I just think I'm gonna just get it over. Wow, the High Priestess is here. All right. With the 1 second, I'm just concentrating here, and there's one on the floor too. There's something that fell on the floor, and I think it's significant. Oh, the Chariot and 2 of... okay, that's a lot, spirit. Okay. Okay, I feel like this is quite important, though. All right. So there was a lot of cards. So there's like, I feel like there is a lot coming from you, coming for you. From you, that's also true. So we got here the Chariot and the High Priestess as like major arcanas, and this is beautiful. Like this is leading you to, you know, to like this inner guidance that I already noticed that you have, like this inner power that you have, like you're very intuitive and you're like this master in transmutation of energy. Like even when it's very tough, even when it looks like things are really bad, you're still able to push through. Like I'm seeing again that little plant pushing through the concrete. And what is unfolding here for you is you becoming this High Priestess, right? In the Chariot, I feel like you're taking control of the narrative again. If you haven't, well, you have, because you've been transmuting all this energy. But success, like I feel like you're moving forward towards like some goal that you have. And then with the Page of Swords in the reverse here, there might still be something, you know, that's might come still kind of can be kind of confused at first. I feel like there might be some confusion at first, but then with the Knight of Swords, you're gonna get clarity. So you might go through some phase where it feels like, well, we have chaos as your supporting energy, right? So don't feel discouraged, okay? When you feel a situation that you don't have clarity, that you just feel lost, like, you know, like that you don't see, perhaps even struggling with communication and how you communicate with others, that you might feel, I'm getting something about throat chakra here as well, but for some of you, but don't feel discouraged when that comes, that energy that might feel a bit disruptive, because chaos is in your supportive energy, because you're so already, you're good at learning from this, from that pressure. It doesn't mean that just because you're very good at doing that, you're always going to be in chaos. No, Spirit is just like using that as a supportive energy for you, because that kind of pressure makes you be so good at transmuting that energy. But and also I'm hearing, when you do that, you don't do that just for you, you do that for others. You're helping the collective, you're helping those around you, and you're helping the collective to transmute chaos, because we are facing this new upcoming year. I feel like it's gonna be a bit chaotic. So by being in your power here, right, you have Pluto as well, a supportive energy. By being in your power, you're actually helping the collective. Okay, so even when you feel a little bit misguided, or you feel like you don't have things clear, that clarity is coming towards you. It's coming towards you. And there's also kind of, you're going to be able to see kind of you're going to be able to see more of the seeds that you planted, all the work you've been putting, not only, especially on yourself, but on everything that you do. You're going to be able to get, you know, it's like you're going to finally be able to contemplate. And also Spirit is telling you to celebrate that, to look into like, wow, look, there's moment of contemplation of looking at everything that you've done. Like you're going to have like this moment of seeing how far you've come. You're healing from heartache. If you're feeling heartache right now, like if you're still mourning like the loss of something, if you're still feeling like you're not over something yet, you will hear your heart. You will hear that your heart. And I do feel like this is something that's, you know, is gonna, I feel like this healing, this heart is actually what's gonna kind of really take you out, like full, like really, I'm seeing like this fast, like, what's the word? It's like a horse, but you're riding the horse. Here he's in control, yes. This carriage, like it can also mean travel for you. You can actually travel. And for some of you, you might like horses. I see you like riding horses again after a long time, and you just have that wind. Oh, that's beautiful. You have that wind on your face, and you're riding that horses. And like you, there is somebody there that I can't see, but there is another person riding with you, and you're having fun. And I do feel like you're gonna have options too. There's gonna be a need for balance as well, for like playtime and you time. Okay, yes, their spirit is saying that don't forget, because I think things are about to get really exciting for you, and spirit's telling you to find that balance as well. You're gonna be able to keep transmuting that energy. You know, we have the infinity sign here with the Two of Pentacles that talks about alchemical process again, transmutation again. Energy cannot be destroyed, it can only be transformed, and that's beautifully what you're doing. But there is also like, is reminding you to keep doing that work that you've been doing. There's gonna be a more balance. You're gonna have more play time too. You're gonna have fun too. I feel like for a lot of you this could mean travel, okay? And you're gonna be able to find out, perhaps you've been through, okay, I feel like now spirit is telling me that maybe you've been like a long time doing this transmutation. It took a lot of time from you in isolation, right? I think I had the Hermit, I saw the Hermit somewhere. Well, maybe I saw in my mind's eye. I feel like you've been through this moment because for the work that you've been doing here, with the mortification, with the transmutation, reddening here, transforming those energies. I feel like shadow work. Perhaps you had moments of like really introspection. My ear. It's muffed. It's pressure. Okay, yeah. Okay. You have like, you've been helped, and I do believe like this is a confirmation. You have been really, that Kundalini awakening for a lot of you happened, and it was quite strong. You felt uncomfortable. It was pressured. But you're gonna find that balance. You're gonna have fun again, okay? If you've been in that energy for a long time, you're gonna have fun again. Spirit's saying that you're gonna find the balance between your spiritual gifts, your spiritual power, your spiritual practice, but you're still gonna be able to have fun. And you deserve it. So it's coming for you. It's coming for you. Okay, that's beautiful. And for your supporting energy, like with the scales here, what else can we know about this supportive energy? Okay, I feel like this one wanted to come. The supportive energy here for the collective. Thank you. King of Swords on the bottom. Page of Pentacles as well. In the scales. And Seven of Swords. King of Swords on the bottom. This clarity, yes, the supportive energies actually helps you get clarity. You see things clear here. You see like the underlying energy of this supportive energy that comes with chaos and this inner wisdom, right? With this wise salt and Pluto also helping you. It's gonna actually give you like, it's giving you clarity. It's making you step into your power. It's making you better communicating your feelings. Like I'm seeing the person really working their throat chakra, and now you're being able to come forward with better, clearer communication, with more clarity. Is almost like in this chaos you figure out your truth, like your true self. You're finding the real you. And this energy is also coming with Page of Pentacles and Seven of Swords. 1 second. You find opportunity in that trickster energy. Oh, it might come as like, like I said, it might feel like sometimes it's so tricky. It's like a tricky situation, your supportive energy. And it's very interesting. it's the kind of opportunity that may come as something that is not really helping me. This is supportive energy, but it's not looking supportive. It's kind of a trickster energy. But yeah, spirits confirm me, yes. Because in that, you're able to see opportunities for growth. And this is actually coming for growth in your physical world as well. Like what you materialize here. Again, right, with the theme, you're able to see those things that are rotten, that are in decay, but you're able to actually use them for the better. So it's the same for your supportive energy. Yay, sweetie. Oh, my cat is here now and she wanted to say hello and to ask for some more food. But she ate quite a lot already. I'll give you some. 1 second. 1 second, guys. I put a little snack for her. Otherwise, she will be like, no. That could be a message. Everything that happens in the space, right? When she comes here, like, and she demands, and the dog now wants to eat her food. Oh my God, the trickster energy. Like, look, the dog is like literally stealing her food and she's just watching it like she didn't do anything about it. Wow. Oh my God. Seriously. The trickster, he took something that doesn't belong to him and he knows. He just does that when I am distracted and he's seeing that now I'm doing this, that I would not stop him. And he did it. If this is coming in your supportive energy, you are able to see this, right? You can see through those people now that try to take advantage of you. In the middle of the chaos, you see with truth now. You're wiser. You have like, your mind is sharp. This is your supportive energy. A sharp mind, because now you are able to see things. You're able to identify this trickster energy and what it's actually gonna give you as how can you use that as an opportunity. That's so funny because I put her snacks there for her and she was like, should I do it? Should I not? Like, should I eat now? And then he went like super fast and he just took it and she was just sitting there like, oh, all right, okay. And wow, exactly when I this is amazing. So I feel like you are, you are kind of like seeing through those. Like for you now it's easier to see because you have that sharp mind. And even that energy of the trickster that comes to kind of sometimes get something that doesn't belong to them. Perhaps take credit for something you do, I'm hearing. But now you're able to see that as an opportunity for your growth, for how you respond to it. And the way you respond to it is how you're growing. You're responding to it in your power. Like this Pluto energy is helping you step into your power with your truth. Wow, collective, that's amazing. I love that synchronicities. I always amazes me. It's so funny that he took her food. But you see how she responded? She didn't fight. She didn't scratch him. She just stood there and she was like, okay. And then she's still here. She's drinking some water. But she's like not really upset. And she's like, oh, she's going to give me some. I'm going to ask her for more food. And then I'm going to get it. It's fine. I'm not going to fight about it. It's just resources and I have it. It's okay. I see what you did. You might think that you got the upper hand here, but it's okay. I'm protected and I'm guided. Why cannot... I'm trying to use this in a second. Yeah, so that's really interesting. And even that energy of the trickster is in your supportive energy. That's amazing, collective. So I'm just trying to light this. I know it's a bit distracting, but trying to light this incense here. Okay, thank you. But there is some wind here from a little fan. And okay, so This is in your supportive energy. So maybe that's why for what's coming for you, like you may feel confused when this things happens, like why is this happening? Like, but this is for you to keep growing. And also I'm hearing this is even for you to see how far you've come. Because in the past, I'm seeing that perhaps in the past you really struggled with this. That would really take you out of alignment. And now you're like, you know what? I know how to deal with this. Because you have the King of Swords energy. Okay, that this is beautiful, collective. And I want to see what's unfolding for you. And not unfolding. You already saw that, right? That you're gonna find joy again. You're gonna be able perhaps to even travel. I do want to see what's the challenge here for the collective. What they need to be aware of, Spirit. Okay, what they should watch out for. What might be a challenge for them during this time. Wow, that was fast. Okay, so the Three of Pentacles came on the side. I'm gonna keep it that way. And Six of Pentacles as your challenge. So in the bottom of the deck, I do have, wow, victory. Six of Wands. As a challenge. Okay, yeah, I see it. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so your challenge here might be balancing all that. Your challenge might be when you're, that is a reason why this came sideways. Because in your interactions with others, even with this trickster energy that may come, when you interact with others, you're gonna have to be mindful of the energy you give and what you receive. It's not about being petty or anything like that. It's not like that. But it's making sure that you're taking care of yourself. Like you've done so much work. And when you're on yourself, and I feel like you're stepping into your power now, but there is still this energy of people that you work with, right? Because the Three of Pentacles talk about that teamwork, getting something. So you might feel like it's a bit difficult for you now to work with others. Like perhaps to have a balance of how much you should put, how much effort should you put, how much of your energy to this group of people or this project or this company, or even I do feel like for most of you this is related to work, but even in your social outings, like because it's almost like you outgrown a lot of friendships as well. And so for now, like the challenge for you might be to find the right people to work with, people that will have like the generosity, that will give the same amount of energy that they receive from you. There is gonna be like a fair trade. I'm hearing like a fair trade. So this could be a challenge for you. Like take it as it resonates, but the challenge here might be how you deal with people and how you work with them. And with victory being on the bottom, might be like how to work with people towards something you really want. I feel like getting one more here, Spirit, for the challenge. Can you clarify here? Like working with, oh, thank you. Okay, thank you. Yeah. And oh my God, look again on the bottom. Like, so the challenge here, this challenge might actually block your victory. Oh, look, and your wish fulfillment, because there is this waiting for you. I feel like this is already imminent for you. Like you're manifesting this, right? We saw the drive, like the chariot with the high priestess, like what's coming for you. That's amazing. But the challenge here to get your victory, your wish fulfillment, might be in the way you deal with others, and like all this competition, all this conflict that might emerge from others. So the conflict, right? The Three of Pentacles on the side, on how is it for you to work with others and make sure that you're giving and receiving, like that is there is a fair balance, right? You might struggle to work with others, and you might have like some conflicts, because like I see you did all this transmutation, but I do feel like as you're supporting the energy being chaos and Pluto, you're gonna, you're gonna be like, you're setting some strong boundaries, and this might cause challenges in the way you deal with people, because a lot of the times perhaps they were used to this version of you that were kind of a pushover, and we also had like this trickster energy here on the opportunity. So this is almost coming like to test in a way, like your these newfound abilities that you have with all this transmutation that you did, how you're gonna deal with these people. So this in your supportive energy, that makes sense that this is gonna be your challenge, to identify those who are worth giving your energy to. And these new boundaries that you have might cause some conflict, and the challenge is gonna be how you navigate that to be victorious, but without trying to always be right, I'm hearing. So I'm hearing that it's important to know it's precious that you step into your power, and you're able to see through the bullshit now. I hear it. But you don't always have to be right, I'm hearing. So sometimes you just have to understand when it's a good time to just say like, okay, I'm not going to spend more energy on this, because you don't have to always be right anymore to feel victorious, to feel like you don't have to have external validation anymore. So the challenge might be to actually let that part of you go, that ego death I'm hearing, that you've been going through, that you might be going through here. Thank you, Spirit. And when, that also comes, even, you can still have strong boundaries, but not let ego drive your motives, like drive the way you deal with others. Oh, I want to be victorious in this. I want to be right. I want people to see that I'm right. So when you experience that ego death, those things don't matter anymore. So sometimes the way to feel victorious is actually to just like understand that some conflicts, they don't have to happen. So be very careful with who you give your energy, that it's kind of balanced, that is productive, like the way you deal with people. And if it's conflictive, like if it's bad, like if it's something that doesn't make you feel good, it's not aligned, use the wisdom, the inner wisdom, right, from the wise salts that you have as your supportive energy. Use Pluto and use that chaos to keep growing, because you are growing and you are so good at this. Okay, thank you, Spirit. That's beautiful. Let's get a closing message here for the collective. Any closing message, what they need to know right now, or any advice. Okay, advice from Spirit. Okay. Oh, okay, that's beautiful. Okay. Look, the advice is the Six of Swords. This transition to leave something in the past, move from the chaos to calmer waters. That's beautiful. And the Queen of Cups in reverse as your advice. But together with this, I feel like it's saying, again, just confirming that from your challenge. Walk away from anything that makes you unbalanced. Walk away from anything that puts you in this energy of not in control, of feeling unbalanced, of feeling like your emotions are all over the place. That makes you feel like emotionally anxious. So your spirit is telling you it's time to integrate all of this work that you've done, but learn like know when to walk away. This is just reinforcing what we were saying, right? About who to give the challenge might be who to give your energy to avoid conflict, or those we work with, can be in any kind of setting. But Spirit is telling, walk away from anything that doesn't bring you peace. Because yes, the chaos here is your supportive energy, but it's your supportive energy because It's teaching you how to be wise in amidst the chaos. It's teaching you how to step into your power and know when to let go without that ego getting in the way, like, no, I have to continue this argument because I want to prove my points. You don't need that anymore. So that's what Spirit's telling you. Wow, that is beautiful. That is, oh wow, look, I was just shoveling and King of Cups is on the bottom. Yeah, that's who you are. Like, that's your energy. That's the people you should surround yourself with, and that's really beautiful. Wow. All right, I think that, is there anything else, Spirit? Okay, one more from this. Okay, the Spirits want to give you another message here. Just one quick final message. Be aware of the trickster. Identify who is the trickster. That's for someone. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Spirit. Oh. Lavender, surround yourself with love. Yes, like, remember, your challenge is to know who to give your energy, your resources, your time, who you should work with, right? As your challenge. So Spirit is saying, surround yourself with love, with people that make you feel good, uplift you, that make you feel at peace. Oh my God, yes. Walk away from chaos, from not chaos, because it's your supportive energy. You can embrace it, but you can always walk away if it's of things that are keeping you anxious and feeling. And I feel like this is kind of Spirit is making that happen, because this is how you grow, right? But these situations are gonna come for you to put into action everything that you learned, everything that you transmuted. So always choose things that make you feel good. Always choose to surround yourself with people that you feel love from, that you feel good. Surround yourself with things and everything that makes you feel good. If it doesn't align with that, you can walk away. Okay, thank you so much for being here today. Thank you for watching. If you've been here, thank you. I love you, and I appreciate you being here so much. And thank you for sharing your energy, and I see you in the next reading. Thank you. Bye bye.